Okay, so just a quick video here about context and helping your bot focus, and so you can therefore get better results from it. The broader point here really is that a lot of people are still just viewing artificial intelligence as just a chatbot or just an improvement upon Google instead of searching for things and navigating the minefield that is the advertising-driven internet. What you do is you just ask your chatbot, and then you don't just get better answers, but you get something you can talk about from there. It's a huge step forward. And so good on you for that. However, in the trading and investment context, it does get a little bit more complex. We're talking about there's more specifics involved, there's more complex information involved. You have a combination of qualitative and qualitative factors, markets of focus, various stages of your life, everything, and all the things involved anyway. So there are levels to these things, believe it or not, and the basic one is just to go to your free chatbot and you say something like, "Show me some good tech US or some US tech stock updates." Send it, you'll get a decent answer. If you give it some context, such as, "I'm an Australian retiree who doesn't like volatility, show me some good US tech stock updates," you'll get a better answer once again, or at least one that's more specific to you. If you choose to pay for one of the premium services, there's 3 or 4 premium type services that you can use, which are very good, amazingly good, in fact. And you put that same question to it or request to it with that same level of context, you'll get a significantly better answer. And if we're talking about trading, investing, and finding opportunities and avoiding mistakes and staying on track and following a process and maintaining a sense of psychological and emotional discipline, qualitative, quantitative, sifting through all the jargon, calculating probability and so forth. Well, as you can imagine, with even a very small capital investment allocation or investment capital allocation, um, the $20 or $30 a month you pay for these bots, $20 US, is more than worth it. It doesn't take very long to pay for itself, and it'll make your life much, much easier along the way and less frustrating because you can deal with more intelligent responses, have more intelligent communications, and you know what I mean. So now there's another level again. If you take these intelligent models, these highly intelligent models, the top quality models, and you give it what is effectively a sense of identity and much more focused in its configuration, you do get something even better. So that's what we've done here at Investor Unity, is we've created something that is intended to be exclusively focused upon maximizing results from the financial world, more broadly speaking. So those dots that you see there above are actually several thousand words worth of customization, configuration, and specific context. And so when you apply this in conjunction with your existing profile details or other personal information that you choose to give it, only the stuff that you choose to give it, of course, then you can expect much better results over and above even the premium models. And then the final step really is to give it access to various tools. These include custom research, some specific financial calculators, currency conversions, other financial market specific risk calculators and research tools and charts and other things like that. Then, in an overall sense, what you end up with is something that's not just intelligent, but not just knows what it's supposed to be doing and who it is, and also a bit about who you are, but something that overall, just in bottom line terms, gets much better results. And so that's really where we're going with this. And to give you the demonstration that I did promise to you, I'll just switch over to the thing now. So when you go to the members homepage, if you are a member, we have free memberships and premium memberships, 2 premium memberships, in fact. You can switch to guided AI mode, which is intended for premium members, at least primarily. What it will do is it'll just open effectively the same page, but with this guided AI mode in the left here. So rather than just be a chatbot, and rather than just be something that can search the web for you and do other, frankly, still very wonderful things like that, this can actually show you charts, bring up a calculator, do much more focused research for you, and so forth. But it can also read your profile details. And even show it to you. Sometimes even if you didn't ask. So these are just your profile details. These are provided by you and updated by you. It changes on a day-to-day basis, or more like a week-to-week basis, or month-to-month basis, perhaps. Totally up to you. Now, this is the kind of information that the AI can take into consideration when you start asking it about finding opportunities and reviewing opportunities and considering risk calculations, um, portfolio size, allocation size, and so on and so forth. And so this is just the way that it works in a fairly broad or general or basic sense. If you're looking for something more specific, you can tailor it a little bit further from there. And so down the bottom here, you see firstly that there's a speed/intelligence mode. Basically, the slower it is, the more intelligent it is, and the more effort it puts into thinking through things. But you can also see here there's this focus mode. And the reason for this is that markets change, circumstances change, ideas change from time to time. The news changes very frequently, of course. And so you might have your more permanent profile details that say a little bit more about what you've done in the past and what you're more broadly trying to achieve and so forth. But if you have a particular idea, trying to keep in mind some news events or macro development, whatever it may be, you may want that taken into consideration as you go through this search and evaluation and consideration process, due diligence process, whatever you want to call it. And so you wouldn't necessarily want to update your full profile for this, or even part of your profile necessarily. What you'd want to do is you would just want to have it think about, or I should say put more focus upon, things that are happening at the moment. Something like that. You get the idea. And so that now, as you go through that discovery process or review process, analysis process, structured decision-making process, which is what it really is, you now have your AI effectively more in tune with what you're currently trying to achieve. So it'll still consider your other factors, but it will put more focus, and it will just effectively know about what you're trying to do at the moment and not just what you're trying to do longer term. And so this is just one of the many enhancements that you may not necessarily see on the surface, but it makes all the difference in the world when you're trying to use artificial intelligence, or in fact any tool, to try to extract the best results from the financial world.